Mary Kay, back with more Dirty Laundry. Today we have Supreme Cuts from Chicago, Illinois.
How you doing?
Hey. Thanks for your time, guys. How's it going?
Great, good.
How much would you say psychedelics have influenced your music? On a scale of 1 to 10.
7. It's not psychedelics. It's other like mind. There's psychedelics of the mind. You know what I mean? Like there's like ways of thinking that free you from like everyday boundaries that are put on.
Right.
I guess what I'm saying. So there's different ways of looking at things. I guess if you like study up about like history, or you study up about like Eastern religions, or you study up on like even technology and all that stuff will free you in a way that psychedelics do. But doing psychedelics while being already on that mindset definitely had a huge part to play in how Supreme Cuts came to be. I guess.
We're also not like doing mushrooms nonstop for like 2 weeks.
It's like 4 times a year. It's like 4 times a year. It's not like an everyday thing. It's like a special thing, I guess.
So growing up, you guys, what was it? Punk rock, hip hop, indie rock?
Mike, answer first.
Rap exclusively, and then you get into your teens and you start listening to punk, and then you have a period of time where it's just like I don't know what the fuck it is, and then I feel like at my age now I'm able to consolidate it all and like be, I don't know. But yeah, mostly like at least like in the early parts it was just like a lot of rap as a kid, and then punk through, I don't know, your teens, because you're obviously rowdy. It doesn't really make much sense for me to listen to like, I don't know, songs like fuck you mom and dad right now at this point, you know.
You kind of grow out of it.
Yeah, definitely. I still fuck with it, but I don't like.
For me, it was like my first memory of all time is like seeing Snoop Dogg morph into a Rottweiler on like a music video. Like literally like my first memory. And then like the first time I like really started thinking about social issues strongly was when I was like 7 or 8 and like Tupac's Changes came out, and I was just like, and like my brother was really into Do or Die, my older sister was really into Outkast. That was what I was exposed to. But then like I was 11 and like my other sister had like the Weezer album. Like I really know that. And like as like a really like a youngster, and then like middle school was like all about punk, and then like was all about metal, and then like I was in playing in metal bands in Indiana, where I'm from, like near Chicago but like a little bit east. And like then I was like, fuck this. I got into like Godspeed You Black Emperor, like post rock, also like just like black metal before the whole Vice magazine thing. So it was like black metal when it was like really dorky to listen to, and then it was like the really heavy metal, and then I was like, wait, rap is like the one genre that has been with me like forever, you know what I mean? So like you go off in high school and you try to get really edgy and like listen to the weirdest, most twisted music to piss off your parents, but then when it comes down to it, like if you're born in the late 80s, like hip hop is like the overwhelming like pop culture thing, and it's just what we're used to, what we like, and what we're used to. And like if I'm trying to dance at a party, like the first time I ever grinded on a girl was to Dr. Dre 2001 in 7th grade. You know what I mean?
That's hot for a 7th grader.
You learn how to dance to this hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like when I moved to Chicago, it's like all this electro stuff, and it was cool. But for me, it's like always really been about hip hop. And then if I'm in a really bad mood, it'll be about like noise or metal. But I'm happy with my life and I'm happy where I'm at. And so me and Mike, we're not gonna make very aggressive, like I hate my mom music. So it's just not even.
You guys are cool with your moms.
We're cool with our moms. Metal's tight, and I'll get down with it whenever. But yeah, the focus is more on like transcendent, like beautiful music, and like hip hop, which is like our natural base, as opposed to like extremely aggressive guitar music.
I heard that a girl broke up with her boyfriend at one of your shows. How did you hear about that?
Apparently it happens more often.
We were playing in New York at Glasslands, which we always play there, with our dude Daniel Fisher, who's physical therapy, and like we were like, it was the first time we ever like played a show together. Like he was DJing, and like he saw our show and he was just like, dude, like that was amazing, but I saw some girl like break up with her boyfriend in the middle of your set, like right before my eyes, and then just like walk off into the crowd. We were just like, wow. We were just like, wow, really?
We had a kid faint in San Francisco, and he knocked out like all our shit. But I don't know.
You had a kid faint?
In San Francisco,
but I'm trying
to
decide.
And he like took your equipment down on the way down?
Something got unplugged, and Mike was like, fix it. And I'm like, okay. And I went because like I always naturally assume everything's my fault. So I went out there and I was like, what have I done? And I see this kid like lying. And what he did was he laid on one of the cords and unplugged just one item of our like set.
Yeah.
And it didn't like ruin it. Nothing stopped. Like the music was still going and everything. And I just see this ghost face like icy figure being lifted up, and he just looks at me and goes, and I'm just like, ah! And I just get him like, I'm like, pray for this kid, pray for this kid.
What was your reaction to being asked to remix Maroon 5?
You want it, or do you want me to take it?
Yeah, I can take it. Fucking weird. I didn't really listen to them. I don't know. Actually, yeah, you should take this one.
All right, I'll take it. I was like, all right, so this guy's voice it's not my thing, but I could like lay in my bedroom and just like be like, or I could make a song that every mom will like and my mom will really like because he's on that show and they'll think of him as a heartthrob and stuff.
Yes.
And I could like pay rent for the next few months.
Yeah,
Right.
You know, so like I was like, why would I be lazy and like very cocky and be like, I'm too good for this?
Yeah.
Or I would just do it,
Yeah.
and then like my mom would be like, Austin, I love you. And then like Maroon 5 would be like, here's like a little bit of money to pay rent, and then like everything's cool.
Yeah,
and also like we get to be on a Target CD. It's funny.
Yeah, it was also
Funny.
it was really cool to eat more than one meal a day.
It was tight.
Yeah, that was real tight.
We had to go get like
Yeah.
real
we
good
went
like
to Chinatown
Vietnamese
at one
food
point,
and
yeah.
shit. Like
Yeah.
it was cool.